Along with the development of the Panama Canal, landing the first men on the moon, or creating the first car, the construction of the Transcontinental Railroad was one of the United States' greatest technological achievements. During 1863, Congress authorized one of the most ambitious projects that the country had ever taken on, known as the Transcontinental Railroad. Workers such as the Union Pacific, Central Pacific, and Chinese immigrants were building a 1,907-mile nonstop railway that would get freight and passengers to their destinations more quickly. This railway was a huge change for the United States. During the year of 1863, there was a huge need for a railroad that could connect the Pacific and Eastern coast together. There was also a whole lot of open land that had just enough space to be used for a railroad. Many people wanted a quicker route to each coast instead of having to sail around South America in order to get to each coast. Freight and passengers could arrive at their destinations much more quicker than by a ship. The main cause of this railroad was people's needs and a faster travel time. During the 1800s, many people traveled by horse, buggies, or by ship. This made travel long, hard, and dangerous. But a 1,907-mile-long railroad started to go under construction in 1863. The actual railroad extends from California through the Sierras and the Missouri River to Chicago. There were many helping hands during the construction, but three certain groups really made an impact on this track. The Central Pacific, who was an organized train company, was assigned to build east from Sacramento, California, while the Union Pacific, also an organized train company, was to build west from Omaha, Nebraska. The most important laborers who helped build a whole lot of the track would definitely be the Chinese immigrants. Charles Crocker was the man behind this brilliant idea of bringing in actual hard workers from China who would get this track completed, and that is exactly what the Chinese did. The actual building of the railroad was very tough, because along the way there were certain mountains that had to be blasted through, hills that had to be evened out, and an actual pathway had to be cleared out for the railroad. Finally, after 6 endless years, on May the 10th of 1869, the Transcontinental Railroad was opened for traveling. This extraordinary railroad would not only get freight and goods across each coast, but it would also get passengers to their destinations much more quicker. A first-class ticket on this train would cost about $150, which is 1/10 less of the cost than a boat ticket. This railroad was something huge in change for the United States. The completion of the Transcontinental Railroad changed the United States in such an advanced way. Western agricultural products, coal, and minerals could move freely to the East Coast. Just as the Civil War united North and South, the Transcontinental Railroad united East and West. Passengers and freight could reach the West Coast in a matter of days instead of months. With the train ticket costing 1/10 less than a ship ticket, this made travel easy for everyone. The Transcontinental Railroad was certainly the way to go in terms of travel.